people think horror needs monsters, they're wrong. Sometimes all it needs is a locked door that shouldn't exist. I moved into the house on Cedar Hollow Road because it was cheap, too cheap. The listing said, motivated seller and minor repairs needed. No photos of the basement were included, but that didn't bother me. I was 27, broke, and desperate to get out of my old apartment after my roommate disappeared without explanation. The house was old, built in the late 1970s. Wood floors that creaked even when you stood still. Windows that reflected more than they should at night. The realtor, a tired woman with shaking hands, rushed through the tour. When I asked about the basement, she paused for just a second too long. Storage only, she said. Nothing special. The first night was quiet, too quiet. No traffic sounds, no dogs, no insects. Around 2:17 a.m. I woke up to a sound that didn't belong. Slow footsteps beneath me, measured, careful, like someone walking barefoot on concrete. I told myself it was pipes. The next morning, I checked the basement door. It was locked. The key on the ring the seller gave me didn't fit. That should have been my sign to leave. Over the next few nights, things escalated. Every night at exactly 2:17 a.m., the footsteps returned. Sometimes they stopped directly under my bedroom. Sometimes they paced back and forth. Once, I heard what sounded like furniture being dragged. I recorded it on my phone. When I played it back in the morning, the audio was silent, except for my breathing, heavy, panicked, like I already knew something was wrong. I contacted the city for blueprints of the house. When the file arrived, my stomach dropped. There was no basement on record, just a crawl space. I confronted the previous owner through email. He replied only once, "Don't open it." That night, I didn't sleep. At 2:16 a.m., the footsteps started early. Then I heard something new, knocking from inside the basement door. 3 slow knocks, a pause, then a voice. It sounded like me, same tone, same hesitation, same breathing pattern. "Hey," it said softly, "you can open the door now." I don't remember grabbing the crowbar from my garage. I don't remember unlocking the door. I only remember the smell when it opened. Damp earth, metal, and something old, like clothes left in a coffin. The stairs went down farther than they should have, way farther. The walls weren't concrete. They were wood, scratched deeply with fingernails. Names were carved into the beams, some crossed out, some circled. At the bottom was a room, and in that room were recordings, hundreds of them, phones, cameras, laptops, all labeled with dates. The most recent one had today's date. I pressed play. It was me, sleeping from an angle above my bed. Behind me in the video, standing in the corner of my room, was something wearing my face, but wrong. The eyes didn't blink. The mouth smiled too wide. From behind me in real life, I felt breath on my neck. That was 3 months ago. I'm writing this from a motel using a borrowed laptop. The house is listed for sale again. Same photos, same description. same price, and no basement. But sometimes, at 2:17 a.m., my phone vibrates with a voicemail from my own number.